Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 300. As you may remember, Krishna went to visit Kunti, who was living in Vidura's house. She asked him about her sons. She said, "How is my child, Yudhishthira? How's my dear Bhima? Is he the favorite of Yudhishthira? He is so used to the comforts of the palace. How did he spend the last few years in the forest? How is Arjuna? How did he manage to conceal his bravery all these years? How is my beloved Sahadev? He is so delicate and so sensitive. Though a man, he's still a child. How is my child, Nakula? How is that dark, handsome son of mine, whose skill in fighting is more beautiful and more graceful than that of Arjuna? How is Draupadi? How did that daughter of fire bear the difficulties which have been forced on her?" Kunti could not speak any more. Her grief became renewed on seeing Krishna. He pacified her with sweet words. He said, "Your sons have now become great. They have come out of their exile. They suffered the hardships of exile with great fortitude. They will now reap the benefits of their long tapas. Please, be happy now." Chapter 12, Krishna and Vidura. Krishna went to the palace of Duryodhana. It was beautiful. It was like the palace of Indra. Krishna climbed the steps and entered the great hall. He saw Duryodhana seated on the throne. Shakuni, Dushasana, and Radeya were sitting by his side. They all stood up when Krishna entered. They received him cordially. There was placed for him a seat which was fretted with precious stones and inlaid with ivory and gold. Krishna sat down on it with a pleased smile. Duryodhana was talking to Radeya. He now spoke to Krishna. He said, "Krishna, I am feeling very hurt that you've not accepted our hospitality. We have made all arrangements for your stay and for your pleasant amusements. We have prepared excellent food for you. Why do you refuse all this and go to Vidura's house?" Krishna listened to his complaint. He said, "Why, Duryodhana, you have been entertaining me well. It is no matter if I do not eat in your house. I will eat with you when my work is finished." Duryodhana said, "That is beside the point. Whether your work is finished or not is immaterial. You are related to us. We have been so anxious to have you as our guest. It is wrong of you to have been indifferent to our hospitality. There is no enmity between you and me. You must not talk like this to us. We are quite fond of you." Krishna smiled gently and said, "I'm afraid I have to be frank with you. I am not interested in your grand feast. I do not relish food in the house of a person who is not righteous. You have been hating the Pandavas without reason for the last so many years. The Pandavas are dear to me. I am the soul of the Pandavas. He who is a slave to avarice and ill-treats them is considered by me to be the lowliest of men. You hate them, so the food which you offer me is the food of an enemy. It must not be eaten. The Pandavas mean my very life to me. Your food is not welcome to me. I will eat only the food given to me by Vidura. He is dear to me, and the Pandavas are dear to him." Krishna got up and walked out. He walked into the street and proceeded toward the house of Vidura. Bhishma and Krupa walked with him. They said, "Please enter the house we have equipped for you." Krishna said, "Please, go back to your palaces. You have entertained me with your words. I am now going to the house of Vidura." They had to return. Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.